Good morning, 6 o'clock here on your Friday. Gosh, feels good to say,
Doesn't it?
Hi, friends. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Channing Curtis. Getting you ready for this Friday with the forecast is our meteorologist, Thomas Patrick. And Thomas, you're telling us about some warm weather and sunshine. We love that kind of forecast.
There you go. Do you want to do the weather today?
Absolutely.
That's what I got for you. Warm weather and sunshine. I mean, Tim was about ready to break out and dance over the forecast. Yeah, it's already warm for this morning. I mean, 57 degrees at 6 in the morning. We will take that. And there's that sunshine streaming down over Coeur d'Alene in that live picture there. Should hit 60 degrees, maybe even by next hour. 82 for the high temperature this afternoon. And like yesterday, a day completely filled with sunshine. There's the expected high temperatures all across the inland Northwest. I think the coolest would be the Silver Valley, Wallace at 77. The warmest would be Lewiston at 88, as well as Moses Lake. So we're within that 10-degree temperature range today.
It's 6:02 this morning. Highway 2 near Meade is back open after a high-speed chase ended in a head-on crash yesterday afternoon. WSP says the driver reached speeds of up to 120 miles per hour. Take a look, my goodness. The chase lasted for about 20 miles before a trooper decided to stop since the car was entering a highly populated area. Shortly after, the car slammed into two other drivers.
The Ford Crown Victoria looks like it hops the curb for unknown reason and comes in at an angle that's like this, hits the red vehicle, and then goes head on into the black SUV.
The two people in the car that caused the crash were seriously hurt. WSP says the driver is under investigation for potential impairment. The people in the other vehicles were not hurt. And this crash comes on the day where police once again have the authority to chase after someone suspected of any crime.
This is all part of several initiatives just passed by legislators. Our Seattle station has more on why law enforcement says they're so eager to start this new era.
And they just wrecked.
The 2021 law limited police chases to sexual and violent crimes, escapes, and DUIs. Police fought against the bill, saying it would cause an increase in crimes like car theft and burglaries.
Criminals learned that they could steal a car to go commit another crime because the police wouldn't pursue them.
Brian Haywood organized the signature gathering campaign to throw out the police pursuit law and says today is a day of celebration.
I guess the best way I could put it is I think it should be a state holiday. Yeah, I mean, I think it's that big of a deal.
Thurston County Sheriff Derek Sanders says a decision to chase should be left up to deputies and supervisors, not politicians. He's proud to say his agency's new policy will allow for pursuits for any crime as long as it's determined to be safe, a decision he says based on many factors.
The original offense, and then you've got time of day, traffic, construction school zone, road conditions, so there's all sorts of things, and every scenario is different. That's part of what makes it so exciting to be a police officer.
It's discouraging. It's upsetting.
Sonia Joseph's son, Giovanni Joseph McDade, was shot and killed by Kent police in 2017. The 20-year-old was pulled over for expired tabs and drove off, got in a chase that ended with the shooting. She worked to get those restrictions passed, saying more pursuits will lead to more deaths. She's hoping to work with lawmakers on another version of the law.
Yes, I will definitely be back in Olympia.
Just because police can now chase after all suspects doesn't necessarily mean they will or even can. In some agencies like Seattle Police and the King County Sheriff's Office, there won't be any changes. Those restrictions are still in place. In Olympia, Drew Mickelson, KREM 2 News.
Well, just hours after workers repainted the downtown Pride mural, police say that it was defaced once again. Spokane police arrested a 19-year-old and two minors yesterday for vandalizing the mural. KREM 2 spoke with a witness who says they watched it all happen.
Marks and scratch marks with their Lime scooters, like just all around.
The 19-year-old was released after making a court appearance yesterday. Prosecutors requested a $15,000 bond due to the estimated cost of repainting the mural. Just yesterday, an updated hate crime law went into effect. So in Washington, defacement of public property is now punishable by up to 5 years in jail and a $10,000 fine. This morning, these are new photos of that deadly plane crash in Auburn. The pilot was the only person on board when he hit an empty industrial building and died. Now, this happened yesterday just south of the Auburn Municipal Airport. Our Seattle station spoke with the man who was working next door, who says he heard the whole thing.
We tried to get through the lobby, but the door was completely closed and we couldn't get past the debris. It was about 40 feet from where I'm working. So I just feel bad for the family of the guy.
Hazmat crews responded as the plane started to leak fuel. Investigators say they're still trying to figure out what caused the plane to go down in the first place.
The time now is 6:06. Let's take a look at your morning rush. More news in less time. Spokane police arrested a woman suspected of a deadly stabbing yesterday. It happened in a home in West Spokane on West Sunset Boulevard. When police and the Spokane Fire Department arrived at the home, they found a woman with stab wounds. She was taken to a hospital for treatment. SPD says a second person was found dead inside the home. Police eventually arrested a suspect at another home and booked her into the Spokane County Jail on murder and assault charges. Looking ahead to this weekend, the Spokane Riverkeeper is hosting an Expo 74 river cleanup tomorrow. It starts at 10 a.m. in the U District in Spokane. The event is a part of an effort to protect and preserve the Spokane River and nearby areas. Everyone is invited to participate. The Spokane Riverkeeper says supplies will be provided. Also tomorrow, it is Free Fishing Day in Washington and Idaho. It allows anyone who wants to fish the opportunity to do so without needing a fishing license. So some areas that are hosting a Free Fishing Day with fishing gear, loaning out rods, and helping people learn to fish. For more information, you can head to our website, KREM.com. That is a look at your morning rush. Happening this weekend, thousands of students across the Spokane area are celebrating their high school graduation.
That's right. So this morning, our Brandon T. Jones is joining us live from the podium right now. So Brandon, a lot of people are coming in town to celebrate all of these graduates. So what do people need to know this weekend?
Yeah, well, we want to first start off by saying congratulations to all of those grads. This is a huge moment in your life, so enjoy this particular season. But for those family members and those friends and loved ones that are traveling in town or just traveling locally here to come celebrate at the podium with those grads, there's a couple of information, few tidbits that we jotted down from Spokane Public Schools that you should know before you arrive here at the podium. So if you take a look at your screen right now, we've got a map up there of all of the parking situations because you can see all the areas utilized and they're labeled with a letter. It's $10 for parking in all these locations, but free parking is available at the North Central High School parking lot, which is 4 blocks north of the podium. Parking is also available at the Rock Point Business Park, 1 block to the northeast. This next bullet point focuses on what you can and can't bring inside of the podium. There's a clear bag policy inside of the venue. You can have 1 clear plastic bag, no larger than 14 by 14 inches. Small clutch bags, no larger than 4.5 by 6.5 inches are also permitted. Any backpacks or purses larger than 4.5 by 6.5 inches will not be allowed inside. The only exception is like a diaper bag if you have a child with you and they are present. But later this morning around 8 a.m., actually around 7:45, we'll be heading inside of the podium with SBS, and they're beginning their graduation rehearsals this morning. So we're going to talk with some of those grads and ask them a few questions about what they're most excited about, some of their favorite memories from high school, and what they're looking forward to in this next chapter of their life. But for now, reporting live here at the podium, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
All right, it is time for your wake-up call this morning. We are celebrating the class of 2024. We want to give them a big shout out. We know they kind of had a rough high school kind of career when you think about they started high school during the beginning of the pandemic. So they definitely went through it all. So we are super proud of all of you. Someone wrote in and said, congratulations to Luke Blue, class of 2024 at Mount Spokane High School. Someone else sent in a photo of I think that's their grandson, I want to say. I'd have to check. But anyways, someone else giving a shout out to Tahari from Shadle Park High School. So we are all very proud of you. Text us a graduation shout out to a high school or college senior to 509-448-2000.
It is 6:10 as we take you outside on a beautiful Friday morning. The sun just about to come around the building corner here. In fact, I'm trying to intentionally get in the shade of that because I know there's going to be a lot of sunshine to go around for today. There is your current temperatures. 57 is not bad at all for Spokane, and even 51 warmer than it was 24 hours ago. Should be a bit warmer yet this afternoon and Saturday and staying in the 80s for the Sunday. Now, I know what you're saying. Okay, that's the thunderstorm icon on Sunday. It's not a washout, and it's not actually a very high chance. It's just an isolated chance for a thunderstorm late in the day on Sunday. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, but I will show you coming up just where those thunderstorms might be most likely, as we'll give you all the precise details that we can about that one rain and thunderstorm chance on the 7-day forecast.